Today we discuss the topic generating function. First of all, we discuss discrete numeric function. Discrete numeric functions are functions whose domain is the set of natural numbers and whose range is the set of real numbers. That is, the discrete numeric functions mapping from set of natural numbers to real numbers. Examples: ak is equal to 7k cube plus 1 where k greater than or equal to 0, and bk is equal to 2k 0 less than or equal to k less than or equal to 1, and when k greater than 1 it is 3 raised to k minus 1, and ck is minus 4, k is equal to 3 5 7 9 and 0 otherwise. Okay. Discrete numeric functions are similar to functions. Here only the difference is domain is the set of natural numbers and the range is the set of real numbers. Alternating way of representing numeric functions is the generating function. Generating function corresponds to a sequence of terms. If that is, the generating function for the sequence a0, a1, a2, etc., ak of real numbers is the infinite series g of x equals a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus etc. plus ak x raised to k etc. That is sigma k is equal to, this summation is represented as sigma k is equal to 0 to infinity. When k is equal to 0 it becomes a0. When k is equal to 1 it becomes a1x plus etc. is called the ordinary generating function of sequence an. That is, generating function corresponds to a sequence of numbers, and that sequence of numbers represented as a infinite series. This is the generating function corresponding to this sequence. Okay, if there is 1 2 3 etc. are numbers, and the generating function is 1 plus 1x plus 2x plus square plus etc. So generating function correspond to the sequence ak is sigma k is equal to 0 to infinity ak x raised to k. Now discuss the problem. Find the generating function of sequence of terms 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to 1, 3 square, etc. Here the first term is a0. a0 is equal to 3 raised to 0. And what is a1? a1 is 3 raised to 1. What is a2? a2 is 3 square. Generating function, we know that a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus etc. So here g of x is 1 plus 3x plus 3 square x square, and this is the expansion of 1 minus 3x raised to minus 1. Next sequence is 7 2 raised to n. 7 2 raised to n, it's a sequence. When n is equal to 0, it is 7 into 2 raised to 0. When n is equal to 1, it is 7 into 2 raised to 1. When n is equal to 2, it is 7 into 2 raised to 2, etc. So an is not an, then generating function gn is, what is g of x 7 into 2 raised to 0 plus 2 1x plus 2 square x square plus etc. That is 7 into 1 minus 2x all raised to minus 1. Okay. Here two sequences. In next problem, two sequences are given. If an is equal to 3 raised to n and bn is equal to 2 raised to n, find the generating function of its product cn is equal to an into bn. So in this case, first we find the generating function of an, and the second we find the generating function of bn. What is the generating function of an? We know that in the first problem it is 1 by 1 minus 3x. Okay, 1 minus 3x raised to minus 1, that is 1 minus 1 by 3x. And generating, similarly we have to find the generating function of bn as 1 by 1 minus 2x. Then what is generating function of cx? ax into bx, that is 1 by 1 minus 3x into 1 by 1 minus 2x. 1 by 1 minus 3x into 1 by 1 minus 2x is equal to, using partial fraction, it is a by 1 minus 3x plus b by 1 minus 2x. Then we have to find a and b. Here taking LCM on both sides, we get 1 is equal to a into 1 minus 2x plus b into 1 minus 3x. Then equating the coefficient terms. First we equating the constant terms. Here 1 is the constant term, in the right side a plus b are the constant terms. So 1 is equal to a plus b, that implies b is equal to 1 minus a. Equating the coefficients of x. Next we equating the coefficients of x. Left hand side there is no x term, so the coefficient of x term in the left hand side is 0. And what about right hand side? In right hand side it is a into minus 2a plus minus 3 into b minus 3b. What is b? b is 1 minus a. After solving, we get a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 2. Therefore, cx is equal to 3 by 1 minus 3x minus 2 by 1 minus 2x. So, cx is equal to 3 into what is 1 by 1 minus 3x? It's a series, it's an infinite series. Sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity 3 raised to n x raised to n minus 2 into sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity 2 raised to n x raised to n. Therefore, Cn is equal to 3 into 3 raised to n. Sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity 3 raised to n x raised to n is the series expansion of the sequence 3 raised to n. So, we write here it as 3 into 3 raised to n minus 2 into 2 raised to n. Therefore, Cn is 3 raised to n plus 1 minus 2 raised to n plus 1. Now we discuss how to solve a recurrence relation using generating function method. We know that the generating function of the sequence a0, a1, a2, etc. ak is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity ak x raised to k. Now solve an is equal to 3an minus 1 plus 2. Okay. Here the order of this recurrence relation is 1. Order of this recurrence relation is 1. Multiplying each term by x raised to n and taking the summation from 1 to infinity we get. Multiplying each term by x raised to n and taking summation we get sigma a n when n is equal to 1 to infinity, sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity an x raised to n is equal to sigma n is equal to 3 times sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n minus 1 x raised to n plus sigma 2 into sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity x raised to n. That is, what is sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n x raised to n? When n is equal to 1 it is a1 x plus a, when n is equal to 2 it is a2 x square plus, when a is equal to n is equal to 3 it is a3 x raised to 3 plus etc. That is, it is g of x. What is g of x? a0 plus a1x plus a2x square. If we add a0 and minus a0, then we get this term as g of x. So g of x minus a0. So our left side is g of x minus a0. That is equal to 3 into, what is the next term? Sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n minus 1 x raised to n. When n is equal to 1, it is a0 x raised to 1 plus a1 x square plus a2 x cube plus etc. Taking x outside, it is x into a0 plus a1x plus a2 x square plus etc. That is x into g of x, x into g of x. So 3 into x into g of x plus 2 into, what is sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity x raised to n. That is, when x plus x square plus etc. X plus x square plus etc. Taking x outside, x into 1 plus x square plus etc. That is x into 1 minus x all raised to minus 1, or it is 1 by x by 1 minus x. Okay. So 2 into x by 1 minus x. So we get this term as this. Now g of x is equal to g of x minus a naught is equal to 3 into x g of x plus 2 into x by 1 minus x. Taking g of x terms to the left, we get g of x minus 3x g of x equals a naught plus 2x by 1 minus x naught to 1 minus x. In the question given a naught is equal to 1, substitute here 1 plus 2x by 1 minus x. That is 1 minus x plus 2x by 1 minus x. Therefore, g of x minus 3x g of x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 minus x. G of x is common in both the terms, so g of x taking outside, g of x into 1 minus 3x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 minus x. So g of x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 minus 3x into 1 minus x. By partial fraction, it can be represented as a by 1 minus 3x plus b by 1 minus x. Equating the coefficient terms, we find a as 2 and b as minus 1. So the generating function sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity a n x raised to n can be written as 2 by 1 minus 3x minus 1 by 1 minus x. That is equal to 2 into sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity 1 minus 3x raised to minus 1. 1 by 1 minus 3x is 1 minus 3x raised to minus 1. And here it is minus sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity 1 minus x all inverse. Okay. So 2 is into sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity. This series expansion 3 raised to n x square. This is a series expansion of 3 raised to n x square, and this is the expansion of sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity x raised to n. This is generating function is the generating function corresponding to the sequence 3 raised to n, and this one is corresponds to 1. So we write it as 2 into 3 raised to n minus 1.